You look like the 4th of July. Makes me want a hot dog real bad.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make.
Good morning, friends. Welcome back to a full day of eating and happy 4th of July. Today is the 4th of July. I thought it'd be a perfect day to do a what I eat in a day because I'm coming to the gym. There's one person in the parking lot. I find this every time I come to the gym and train on a holiday, nobody is here. Like, just because the holidays are here, y'all, doesn't mean you still can't go to the gym. I'm just saying, treat yourself and enjoy the holidays if you have plans. But what I'm saying is, if you don't, you can still do all the things you normally do. And that's what we're doing today because 4th of July is on a Thursday. I mean, how boring, womp womp. We are doing 4th of July basically on Saturday. I think a lot of people are doing that. A lot of people have off like today and then the rest of the weekend. There's so many funny TikToks and reels going around with people saying like they're off Thursday and they're just gonna have like a drunken binger until Monday morning when they go back to work. Your girl's definitely not partaking in that. We are coming to train upper body number 2 for the week, and also at 3 o'clock today, my sister and my aunt and myself, we're going to see A Quiet Place Day 1. I've been wanting to see this movie so bad since it released like a week ago. I've been wanting to see it. And you might be thinking, girl, have you seen the other ones? Like, what is my life? Y'all gatekeep under a rock. Like, certain movies, like scary movies, if you've watched something, write it in the comments below, like something that was like, dang, that was an awesome movie, or damn, that really like scared me and shook me to my core. Y'all type it in the comments down below because there's so many movies out there, especially like Netflix movies and stuff that you might not like hear about that are popular, that I have zero clue about. And sometimes when you go on TikTok and you have those people that review the movies, and I'll watch them and it's a great movie and I never even heard of it. So put it in the comments down below. My aunt has seen all the other ones and she's not a scary movie fan. I'm like, what is your life, girl? So when I asked her if she wanted to see this one, she's like, yes, I want to see, I've seen all the other ones. Me and my sister, we are the spooky bitches and we have not seen the other Quiet Places or whatever. I don't even know anything about these movies, okay? I just know that when I saw this movie trailer with Joseph Quinn in it, of course I had to see. I love like end of the world, like apocalypse type movies. I know I'm a weirdo, but I have to see this movie. Joseph Quinn, y'all, I have a Stranger Things tattoo with one of his quotes, okay? I love Joseph Quinn. So I'm going to see that today at 3 o'clock. I'm so excited. I'm not eating anything there at the movies. I might get like a Diet Coke or something, but I am packing some Lesser Evil popcorn into the movie theater. I like Lesser Evil popcorn better than the movie theater popcorn. Again, weirdo, I know. And you know, I could take like an M&M or something or get something like that and track it. It's just I don't really gravitate towards those things anymore. They're not hell yeses for me. Let's make it more specific. I only gravitate towards things that are like must-haves, hell yeses for me, not just to eat because like I can or it's there type of thing. And when you shift your mindset to that with food, it is a game changer. I will tell you guys that I struggled with food for like all my life, obviously, but even when I got done with keto, that definitely was a mind effery for me as far as like restricting so long, being fear mongering with ingredients. And then when I started to switch and change that mindset, I was like all in or all nothing. And then when we had like off track weekends and stuff, like I was just way overeating because I was like so excited because I had that mentality like, girl, you haven't had this in 3 years, or you might not have this again, like that type of mentality. And that is not the way. I just got it like all out of my system basically, as far as thinking I needed to have certain things that I haven't had in 3 years and they weren't that great. So now I know what my hell yeses are and I only spin them accordingly. Does that make sense? And it has definitely changed the game for me and made food not overpowering for me. Food's not on a pedestal. It doesn't control me anymore. I control all of that. When you get to that spot in your journey, y'all, it makes things so much easier, I promise. The reason why I say all this stuff about the fear mongering and stuff is I got a comment on a grocery haul about why don't people care about ingredients anymore. I feel like all I do is pick up the label and look at ingredients. I'm obsessed, that type of thing. And they were saying they haven't had success with losing weight. And I commented back and said, just because you eat super duper clean. You can eat the cleanest of the clean. If you're not in a calorie deficit, you're not going to lose body fat, period. It doesn't matter if you're eating clean or not. And that's a misconception a lot of people have. They think, oh my gosh, well, everything I ate today was like so clean. All the ingredients were Bobby approved, like all that kind of shit. And then they get on the scale and it's the same, or they're gaining weight. It's because a lot of clean, like packaged stuff, especially, I'm not talking about like fruits and veggies and proteins. I'm talking about the packaged stuff. It is calorically dense, meaning, yeah, it's great ingredients, but it's really high in fat, a lot of that stuff, or really high in carbs. There's not a lot of protein in that kind of stuff. So you have to be mindful. Tracking is super helpful if you're not familiar with portions, you're not familiar with foods and stuff. Y'all know I promote everything in moderation. That's what I was just talking about, with an emphasis on protein, tracking, moving your body on the regular, and you're gonna see success. It doesn't have to be complicated. You don't have to overthink all of this, but you can't just think that you can go into it, you know, going and watching some influencer that's telling you like all these packaged things are clean, and if you eat that, you're gonna lose weight and see success. It doesn't work like that. There's a lot more components to it than just eating clean. Now, y'all know I try to make the best of the choices where I can, but then I also don't fear monger on having a Pop-Tart and a Rice Krispie treat before I come to the damn gym, because I know I'm gonna burn through that shit in 5 seconds when I get in here. You gotta look at food as fuel, and you have to look at eating food at certain times of the day strategically to fuel your body and to make it do the things that you want it to do, and especially towards the goals that you have for it. All that being said, the guy that was here just left, so now I have the gym to myself. Oh, I'm so excited. Also want to talk about real quick before we go in here, weight, because a lot of people in the reverse program that's going on right now, they are eating hella more calories than they did when they were in their calorie deficit in the next level shred, and they are either still at their shred weight or they are still losing weight because they're still in a deficit. They still haven't met their true maintenance. And in a test of that, y'all know that for the shred, I was eating a little over 2,000 calories, around 2,000 calories most days, to be honest. And now I'm up to 2,200. So not a lot, 200 calories above where I was for the shred. And I will tell you that I am now teeter-tottering around 153, 154, which was my lowest weight on the shred with eating more. So why I'm telling you guys this is I don't want you to think that you have to constantly keep stripping and lowering and slashing those calories to see success. It's especially if you are someone that is training like a beast and your movement is like hella high. You need the fuel. Food is your friend. Again, like I said earlier, if you were eating foods and specific foods, strategically timing throughout the day, tracking and weighing, emphasis on high protein, it is nothing but fuel. And I'm seeing that with so many people in the reverse program right now. And myself with eating the 2,000 calories even after the shred, I was still ranging between like 155, 157 the entire time when I was still eating the low calorie. Now I'm up to 2,200, y'all, and I am to the lowest weight I was when I was at the shred, and the scale keeps going down. So it's just mind-blowing to me, and y'all have to trust. I know it doesn't seem logical that if you're eating more and you're gonna lose weight, but if you're revving that metabolism, if you're moving a lot, and like I said, if you're eating strategically, you're going to see changes within your body, changes within your training, your energy, sleep, all that. So a lot of informational stuff today, but just a lot of things I've been seeing and a lot of like questions, concerns, comments and stuff that have been coming on these videos or over on Instagram or in the programs that I know a lot of people need to hear. And anytime I have any information that could be helpful, I try to throw it out here. That being said, we haven't had our Pop-Tart and a Rice Krispie treat in over an hour, so your girl needs to get in here and start training before this shit burns off. Let's go beast in this empty gym. Yeah!
Please tell me all the bad, never good. Fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts. I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth. Can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about. Have your fucking cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round. Bitch, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. live, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase that? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
So desperate on my knees to break. And I hear the voice of an angel telling me not to lay you down. And I feel the spirit guiding, telling me not to live.
Upper day number 2. Dang, struggle bus first half. And look, if the air is loud, I'm sorry. It's a million degrees and it's only 8:20 in the morning, and it was a million degrees in the gym. Y'all see my hair is soaked in the back, and I just washed it last night. First world problem, struggles as a gym girly. The bench has been sucking lately. Bench has been in my head. Y'all know I get in my head sometimes with my compound lifts with deads and squats and shit. Why is it doing this to me? I don't know, but I was at 100 pounds. It was the same thing last week, and I did the same exact thing I did last week. My first rep, my hand placement, I'm getting in my head with my hand placement. It's feeling off, and therefore I'm re-racking it and then going back. I was able to match last week with 3 sets, but as you guys saw, I was like, let's go for it. Let's go for a 4th. And we failed at a 4th. And it's okay. It's okay to fail. If you don't try, you'll never know. Sometimes you might think you're gassed and you go for that next rep and you freaking make it. And that's progressively overloading each and every week, progressing to a higher weight. And that is always the goal. So that's why I went for it. And you guys saw, a lot of you guys fuss at me on Instagram and hear about the way that I don't have a spotter with bench. Y'all, it's 100 pounds. I am able to hip thrust well over 200 pounds. So you see me, guys, I roll the bar down and I basically hip thrust it up and get it back on the rack, and it's fine. It is fine. Don't worry if I get ever to a high weight, which it'll be a long time before we get there, okay? So don't worry about your girl. I will definitely ask a gym bro in there to spot me for sure so I don't crush myself, okay? But right now, we are not there yet, so we are okay. So don't fuss at me. Don't worry. I got this. I'm not gonna allow myself to hurt myself, because I don't ever want to be out of the game of moving my body physically, so I would never do that. However, we were able to beat our back down sets, the same exact back down sets we did last week. I was able to beat myself in reps on those, which validated myself, made me happy, and I went into the rest of my workout beast mode. I've been doing that. Like, pull-ups were a struggle today. I wasn't even able to match my pull-ups from last week. Everything felt heavy, even though I'm at a lighter weight than last week. Look, the scale, it means nothing. I'm telling you, as far as like performance in the gym, it means absolutely nothing. Those were a struggle, and then bench was a struggle, but everything else was beast mode. I went up and everything, and then I felt strong with my other exercises. Tricep dips last week, I was only able to do 1 set, and then I told you guys I went and did push downs. I was able to do 3 sets of tricep dips, even though they, 6 reps, the second and the third set. I'll take it. I'll take it. And I'm working on those. Those are a struggle. Chest is a struggle for me. Triceps are a struggle for me. Those are my struggle areas where I don't feel as beast and strong. every other area I feel pretty beast and strong. So that's why I really push myself and go hard in all areas, but definitely the places where I know I'm stronger, I definitely like, hey girl, we can up this weight. So I did that with the single lat cable pull downs today. I was like, girl, what were you doing last week? Like, we got this, let's go. I'm pausing, as you guys see. I'm really feeling that mind muscle connection, getting that stretch, really stretching it back and feeling that lat, and not using biceps, not using your wrist. I have my like Cobra grips. That way I'm not utilizing a really strong grip. I'm just having that Cobra grip, hold on to the handle, and then all I'm doing is using my lat the entire time. I'm using that Cobra grip as a hook. That way I'm not actually pulling with my forearm or my bicep to get down. And wow, the freaking feel of your lats with those, chef's kiss. I'm loving that right now. And overall, good workout. Cardio was great, and I was happy to come in here on a holiday and freaking crank it out, guys. So if you are struggling with your workouts and you're not feeling as beast, just know that they're not always all of the workout going to feel fire and beast mode. I promise you, it's okay. You're showing up, you're putting the work in, and if you were trying to whip your own ass and be 1% better than you were yesterday, you are hashtag winning. So let's get home and let's get our post-workout meal, which y'all know what we're eating post-workout. I mean, nothing's changed, no matter if you watch a full day or a week long. We eating the same shit post-workouts pretty much indefinitely until I get sick of it. Post-workout meal, y'all are not surprised with overnight oats. I just posted the banana bread ones on my Instagram. They are fire too, so I prepped those and the blueberry ones to like alternate, not have the same flavor every single day. I like doing that so I don't get burned out on, but I will tell you, this blueberry cheesecake is still my #1 favorite, and I don't think I'll ever get tired of that one. Then I've got 106 grams of the Sun Gold Kiwi from Sam's. Love them so much. Just bought this little ghosty plate from Joann's on our first Halloween hunt last weekend. I mentioned in my last video, and I did post a TikTok with my haul. Y'all were wanting a haul. You got to follow me on TikTok for all the behind the scenes spooky bee stuff. And then I got a protein coffee. I haven't done like my Profi in forever, but I've been switching up between that and just like the coffee with the Premier Protein Shake. I like doing that for a total of 523 calories, 42 grams of protein, 70 carbs, and 10 grams of fat. Yes, I'm going to be eating something more higher protein, low carb for lunch. And I mentioned we're going to be packing our little snacky snack into the theater. In case you're wondering, I'm still loving this walking pad. I use it every single day. I do 10 minutes of walking after every meal. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert. I get on here and do 10 minutes of walking. Y'all see I only have it at 2.0, so not anything crazy, just getting my steps in. I feel like that has made such a difference to be able to have this walking pad to get the 10 minutes of walking in after the meals versus lapping the island. Love it. I also have the standing desk here, so when I do my check-ins on Saturday, I get so many steps in, not even thinking about it with doing my check-ins and work, while going really slow pace and getting these steps in. So I cannot recommend it enough. Awesome, worth every single penny. It is like, it doesn't look like it right there, but it is so nasty and dreary. And let me turn you around, show you what I'm watching, because you know I got my TV here. It's like the perfect setup, I'm telling you, to do your steps and do your walking. Watching Vanessa, watching her latest Sam's Club haul while I get my 10 minutes here and there a stepping. It's 12:15, it is lunchtime, and let me show you a stupid simple high protein hack to get the protein in, even if you're on low calories, even if you're not. I know a lot of you guys say, I struggle with getting the food in, I struggle with getting the protein in. I got you. So a rotisserie chicken from Sam's or Costco is $4.98, okay? I've been eating on it all weekend. Look how much chicken I still got. I will be freezing this because there's no way I'm gonna go through it all myself, but I've been making sandwiches with it. I've been just eating it like I'm doing today in a bowl, plain cold. I like it like that. I know I'm weird. And then I've got my dressing, my taco dressing, which is just the Greek yogurt, Taco Bell sauce, and taco seasoning. I've told you guys I don't have measurements, I just eyeball it. You don't want it super thick and you don't want it super thin, and I put it in here and I just track it as Greek yogurt. High protein, getting even more protein in with a little saucy sauce, salt and pepper on top. That is it. And then I'm gonna eat a string cheese with it. My carbs are gonna be my popcorn at the movie, so I'm saving that there. If not, I would have had it with this meal. So this meal, with all the chicken and the string cheese is 252 calories, but it is a whopping 36 grams of protein. Also, 3 carbs for my low carb peeps that still watch me, okay? And 11 grams of fat. So we're getting the protein in, we're gonna have our carbs when we watch the movie. Also, I mentioned I was gonna have like a Diet Coke or something at the movies. I'm having my wild cherry zero sugar Pepsi right now. I'd rather that because they only have Pepsi products, but it's like just Pepsi and Dr. Pibb or whatever, a zero or diet. And I'm gonna try to sneak my Hydro Traveler in my backpack with my popcorn, and I'm gonna have that. That's what I'm feeling. I feel the need to have this now and not spend like $8 on a Diet Coke anyway at the movies, right? Crazy. 29 grams of lesser evil and my third water with my electrolytes ready for the movie. Back home from the movie. I'll talk to you guys in a minute about it, but I'm starving. It's almost 6 o'clock. So we've got the orange chicken in the crock pot. I just posted that on Instagram by the time you're watching, so go and check it out. We got a great value egg roll, a quarter cup of white jasmine rice, and then a serving of great value broccoli. Dinner is 488 calories, 46 grams of protein, 66 carbs, 6 fat. Tonight's dessert, we have a yogurt bowl. Yes, this little tiny yogurt bowl right here is about to blow your mind. So I mentioned this on Instagram a few days ago, but I get a lot of people that talk about how they can't get the calories in when they're in maintenance or if they're doing a build surplus. It's just so much food, I can't get it in. Y'all are not eating the right food. So you need to be eating more calorically dense foods, and fat is going to be way more calorically dense, okay? So I've got how many grams of Oikos 000? We've got almost 230 grams of this. So this is our protein source here. Then I've got 2 of these Aldi pastry crisps. These blueberry ones have a chokehold on me. 2 of those. This is our carb source basically. And then fat sources and fiber. We've got 30 grams or close to 30 grams of this blueberry lemon crumb muffin almond butter by American Dream. Any type of peanut butter, almond butter, cashew butter, nuts, butters, they are going to be high in fat, high in calories. And then we've got 14 grams of pumpkin seeds. I love pumpkin seeds, especially in yogurt for like that texture crunch factor. And 3 grams of fiber, might I add. Y'all are always asking about the fiber. To go to the bathroom, make sure you're eating things that are high in fiber. The oatmeal y'all saw me eat, berries, different types of fruits. So this bowl, how many calories do you think this bowl is? This little bitty bowl. I mean, for reference, it's my hand. I have small hands. It's not a big bowl at all. Almost 500 calories, 452 calories, 35 grams of protein, 45 carbs, and 17 fat, 5 fiber. So this is a calorically dense little bowl here. So not a lot of food, but a lot of calories to meet your calorie goal if you're at maintenance, trying to fuel up, recover, and do all the things you need to do in those stages. So just a little tip there. This is gonna wrap out our 4th of July. We're gonna go pop some fireworks, and I'll catch up and talk to you guys about the movie. I've got water running in the bathtub. I'm about to take a bath. Just got the boys bathed. All the mom things. We popped some fireworks and that was fun. But the mosquitoes got me, y'all. Southern living. It was 1,000,000 degrees out there and the mosquitoes, they were coming for us. I was like, thank God it's over. Love spending time with the boys and that kind of stuff. First off, it's $1 million for fireworks, and then the mosquitoes will carry you away down here. Facts. Southern living facts. Update on A Quiet Place Day 1. Like I said earlier, I haven't seen the other videos. Oh my gosh, showing my age. Movies. We're gonna watch those probably this weekend. That is my plan. But it was really good. I didn't expect it to be so emotional. Like it's jump scary. It's not, I could have taken Waylon with me, honestly. It's not like bloody gory scary. Y'all know he's seen way worse than me with me. It's just jump scary, suspenseful, very like much anxiety type of movie. But the emotion and the heartstring pulls between the 2 main characters and the cat. The anxiety with the cat. I did not expect, and we were like, me, my aunt, and my sister were like crying the whole movie, and at the end like, ah! So it's a very heartwarming humanity type of vibe is what I got from it. I really like the jump scares and the suspense, and like I said earlier, like the end of the world type of movies. They're right up my alley for some reason. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot, and I'm looking forward to watching the other ones to like conclude everything, I guess. Y'all let me know down below in the comments if you saw it, what are your thoughts, and if you've watched the other
videos. What do you think about those too? So overall, really good day. It's been a long day. Your girl's tired. I'm gonna go soak in this Epsom salt, get these muscles relaxed and ready for bed. And we have another 5 a.m. wake up call tomorrow. I am not complaining though, because next week starts 2:45 a.m. wake up calls. You heard me right. 2:45 a.m. wake up calls because the hubby schedule, and then when that goes away, it's only going to be an extra 15 minutes. Don't get crazy out there. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta show up when you can, make time, make yourself a priority wherever there's a pocket that fits, and that just happens to be the window that fits for me. We have Saturday, which is going to be the day that we actually celebrate 4th of July with the family and all the fun hell yes foods and stuff, so I'm looking forward to that. So I hope you enjoyed this full day of eating. If you did, if you look forward to these and the week-long ones, please give it a huge thumbs up. That helps me out so much. Subscribe if you're new. Next week, I'm not sure if we're going to do a full day or a full week because I'm leaving next Friday to go on my Friday through Monday girls trip. So I'm not sure what Monday's video will look like, but you'll be getting one regardless. So stay tuned for that. Hope you guys are having a kick-ass day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.